Can I just ask a solid favor? Customers, patients, and all of those who call into a specific business or medical insurance and all that stuff, can you start to gain common sense, please? It's irritating to me that I get a call from you, but you forget that you have to go through a process to get you authorized and verified and confirm that it's you I'm speaking to. It makes me frazzled, overwhelmed, upset, and cranky and annoyed when I get people who they're already mad, they give me an attitude, or they're even calm, but they're rushing me because it's not the right time to handle whatever it is, right? I have to go through these steps in order to get to the point of the call, right? But then I have to do certain things. For example, if I have to read back to you the number of the account or the address, or I have to read the address to you, or I don't know, something that you have to repeat back, right? I do that, and in the meantime you cut me off and just try to tell me the rest of it. I cannot do what you tell me to do at the beginning parts of the call. You can't just cut me off and read the rest of what you already read to me, because I have to do it. That's what I'm told to do. And then you doing that is going to make it sound like I wasn't actively listening to you in the first place, which is not true. I was listening to you, but I have to do a part where I have to repeat it back. Then the next thing I'm told is, what else do you need? What do you mean, what else do I need? I'm going to tell you what else do I need, but I have to go through step by step. Or I will sit there for a second without typing and tell you what I need. But you can't rush, because I have to listen to you and make sure I notate it correctly. So do not just throw all the information after I tell you. At this point, I'm not even going to tell you what I need next. I'm just going to go exactly in the order I was going to go. Don't call in if you don't like going through the verification authentication process, or whatever process you have to go through in order to get to the point of the call. If you don't like it, email. It's that simple. Like, if there is an option to contact the place you're calling at, or do the chat assistance. But there's some that are probably not tech savvy, and I'm not trying to offend. They don't do it. They rather call. They don't want to go through all the if you don't want to go through all the email and chat assistance and all that stuff, then when you call me, let me do my job. It is common sense. If you are calling in, I can't just tell you the information you're looking for. I have to make sure that I'm talking to the right person, or the authorized person, whatever. You can't just rush me. There have been a lot of calls in my career where it pushes me to the point that I give a little bit of attitude and I say, I have to, this is part of my job. But then I have leadership where they're like, oh, you don't have to tell the customer that, there's no need for you. I have to, because they don't get it. Like, I have to. And I have to tell them with some sort of attitude, because it's annoying that you're rushing me so you can get to the point of the call. I can't just tell, because there's certain things I cannot tell you. Because if you're not willing to go through the authentication process, I cannot tell you certain things. Now, if it's something general, I could probably tell you. If it's for a different department, I will transfer you, if you tell me it is a different department. But if I don't know if it's a different department, then I have to get the information out of you in order for me to transfer you. Like, I think the majority of us know that when we call in, we have to get verified. We need to authorize our information. I get it. There's scams. There's all that stuff. If there's scams, don't answer it. Or don't even call. Block them. But if there are things that you call on a regular basis, you have to go through this authentication process every time you call in. If you do not like it, you're welcome to email. But you can't tell them that, because then that's rude. But then they're being rude to me, and I have to deal with that. Because then I get cranky, I get angry, I get overwhelmed, I get frustrated. Then I just don't really feel like doing my job, and then I just kind of scramble and do whatever. I just rather take the L and get a bad score on my QA. I don't want to. I'm trying not to. But then all of it is blamed because I'm putting pressure on myself. And yes, that's part of it. But the other part of it is also people that call in. I can't go in the order that I was taught to go through when I'm being rushed, when I'm being given attitude, when I'm being asked how much more do I have to give, are you ready for me to give you what I'm calling for? No, I'm not, because I have to verify all this first anyways. So you telling me the reason for your call doesn't matter right now at the beginning of the call. Right now what matters is me confirming your name, your phone number, in some cases your email or your address, depending on the job. But just let me do my job. Let me do my job. Please. This is why I told my friend I don't want to do this type of job anymore. The only reason why I did this type of career was because it was the easiest to get into. Well, some jobs, not all. Not all call centers were easy to get into, but it just happened. That's the career I ended up in for now, because my social media isn't exploding. I have pages that I do stuff in. I'm not consistent because I don't have time. I'm tired. I want to go to bed as soon as I get out of work. I'm mentally exhausted because I'm looking at a screen all day and having to deal with customers over the phone. So then I can't dedicate time if I want to be like get my social media exploding and get a lot of followers and make money out of that, where I can be happy doing what I want to do. But I can't do that because it hasn't gone anywhere. Because y'all don't help either. Because y'all don't support places. Y'all support other places that are doing the same thing as what I'm doing. Or you supported me, but then you hopped somewhere else, knowing that you were good where you were at. You told me that God told you. No, that's not how. That you just didn't want to go. You were comfortable with something else. You decided to pay so much money going into a different place instead of joining my team. But that's on you. But anyways, not the point of the story. Y'all don't help either. Get me like 1,000 followers on every page I have in every social media, so that I can start earning money and get out of this career. Because I don't want to do this forever. My degree that I got is not going to help me in any other job. It's really not. So anyways, I digress. Please stop calling in and rushing us. Let us do our job. If you let us do our job, we will get so much closer to doing our best to assist you on the reasoning for your call. If you do not let us do that, we can't do what we need to do. We will lose points in our QA grades because we get graded for these calls, if you didn't know. Chill out. Let us do our jobs. I will say that continuously until I stop recording this. Let us do our job. For those who are wanting to find a job so great, mind you, and you never had a job like this, get ready. Because some jobs are like this, where they pay attention to your performance. You're going to have to deal with this frustration every day. You're going to deal with people who do not want to do what you need to do. Just telling you. I literally want to get out of this career because I cannot work anywhere else because I have medical problems. I can't stand for long periods of time. I can no longer do anything that requires a lot of time standing or carrying stuff because now I have back issues. Not because of that, but because of other reasons. So I can't just go work at a McDonald's or work at a Burger King or work at Walmart or work at whatever, because my body does not tolerate that anymore. I've been trying to find a job where I don't have to be on the phone, but cannot find a job. So if somebody knows of a job that doesn't require me to be on the phones, that it has to do with documentation, that has to do with maybe chat assistance, and I don't have to call you, that is work from home, please reach out to me. And that is willing to just read my resume and stop judging at the fact that it's all the jobs I've had so far has been short time. Can you just ask me why instead of just, oh, I can't hire you? Dude, not every job you're going to be able to stay forever. Relax. But please, if anybody knows of a job where I don't have to be on the phones and it's work from home, please contact me. Please, please, I beg of you. I want to get out of this call center type of job on the phone, please. Or get me a lot of followers so that I can start earning money. I will do my best to be more consistent. I will put my part in this. But please help a sister out. Anyways, I digress. That was all I had to say. But all of y'all in the call center, I feel you. I'm with you. I stand with you. It's so annoying. But happy Friday. We just got to get through until God does something else. Until God moves us in a different direction. So praying for you. Pray for your sister here. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Bye.